just going to get ready, go on the road here. I'm drying my tent out here as I had a camp in a churchyard last night because my usual stealth woods. I seen a lot of sheriff cars there yesterday, and I thought maybe they caught on to my stealth camping here in Celina. So I had a camp in the churchyard, and the heavy dew last night. We had a heavy dew and the tent was soaked. So I'm kind of drying it out here. I'm drying out my ground sheet too that I bought for the tent there, the little ground sheet. So I'm just drying the tent out some to kind of so it's not soaked all day, wet, sopping wet. So just looking at my review here, see how my video came out.
You can even see the kingdom of God without being born again, folks. Jesus said that which is born of the flesh is flesh. That's not natural birth. That which is born of the Spirit is spirit.
Okay, so
you have to be born again by the Holy Spirit of God, folks, to be saved.
Let me see here. So I'm getting ready. Once this tent's somewhat dry here, dry enough, I could repack it. And then I'm taking off here. This is my very last time here in Celina. I'm live. It says live. So where am I going to put edit? Live. Last day in Celina. Let's see. Last. Trying to tent out before I leave. The tent. Depart. Celina, that's what this is going to be called. Yeah, this video, this live feed here. Ohio, let's see. Yep. Getting on the road today, yes. On the road today. Heading west. Towards Wabash, Ohio, and Ohio in Indiana state line. First major town. I will be Portland, Indiana. Because I don't think I'm going to go south. I think. Yeah, I really thought about this and prayed about it. Literally prayed about where I'm going. So I think it's, and then heading southwest. Towards Muncie. Okay. I am still, remember, I am still on my gospel mission trip. Feel free to contribute. So I can continue to bring the gospel to the lost sinner Yeah. Yeah, I'm just drawing everything on here, yeah. Yeah, the library ain't open today. So I'm gonna miss. I have to admit, though, I'm gonna miss Celina in some ways. If I could have got a job here, I would have stayed. But but I didn't get any work here. I applied to. I couldn't even get a janitorial job, just sweeping and mopping the factory floors. Yeah, probably cleaning the bathrooms and taking out trash. I'm sure that would all be part of the job. I couldn't even get a job doing that here, so I definitely didn't. They wouldn't hire me at the egg farm because I'm not an illegal. They only hire illegal Mexicans there. So, Celina, Ohio. That's what this live stream is. Yeah, so I told the wife I'm leaving. I haven't heard back. She's bad at me again. It's endless. Always angry at me. I tell you, it's just, gee, it's like, it's just always, just never, never pleased. I don't know why she's always so upset, but no wonder she got high blood pressure. I mean, so I guess, Tim, you got your library back. You won't see my face there no more, so you could go back to your library here in Celina, Celina, Ohio. Let's see. Bicycling. Heading biking to Indiana. Let's see. So I guess the wife, she's just gonna be an angry person all the time. I don't know what's going on with her. She's always angry. Everything upsets her and makes her mad, so it's hard to live with her. Honestly, it's just so hard to live with her. I try to be nice to her. I don't know. It's if it's not one thing, it's another thing. Let's put it that way. So, but that's just how she is. She's just. It's just how she is. She's been like this ever since I've been with her. So I don't know. I love my wife, but it's so hard to live with her. It's so hard to even talk to her. It's just, and she doesn't talk to me when she's angry, and I sometimes don't hear from her for a long time. So I just don't know what to do. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. It was actually kind of cold last night. Honestly, I thought it was kind of on the cold side last night. With the, we had this cool Canadian air that moved into the area, and it's just been very. Just she's mad because I have friends, maybe online friends she don't like me having. My wife, it's just, well, it's not against my wife. This has not. It's just, I just don't understand her, how she thinks. She acts like I'm going to marry somebody else, It's like I'm married to her, It's like, it's just people I talk to sometimes. My wife's not around a lot, especially when she's mad. I never hear from her then. She's just don't talk to me. And then, okay, so I guess I can't have no friends, no one to talk to. I don't know. But she has friends, though. She has male friends. She has coworkers she's friends with. And it's okay. I mean, I'm not upset about it. So you can see my rain fly there. I'm probably going to have to flip it around here. So I want this tent. I want to leave it wet all day, because when I set it up tonight, I don't want it sopping wet, the tent. So you can kind of see it here. Before I leave here, I want to make sure it's kind of dry, at least dry, Just in fact, what I should do is probably flip this. This dries real fast. Nylon dries real fast. Polyester material dries real quick, so that's kind of good. So at least it's dry. That's what I want. Completely dried out. I should probably move this thing here, maybe. There's the sun over. Sun might help dry it a little faster. But kind of on a time schedule now. Maybe. Yeah. There. All right, so that's what I'm doing. Just getting everything kind of dry. And maybe it won't be 100% dry, but if it's a little bit drier, or if it was really wet, from that heavy dew we had last night. It's really heavy dew, so that's not good, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to go down 29, it looks like State Highway 29. Take that directly west down Celina, which is called Logan Street here. Logan. Anyone watching? Nope. Everyone's busy with anyone here? Nope. No Reuben Malden either. Where's your tablet at? You didn't charge it, did you, Reuben Malden? Nope. So you can see the trailer there. So I was going to go Fort Wayne, but then I was thinking about Fort Wayne could be like Akron, Ohio. Remember the theft? I faced a lot of theft in Akron when I was still camping in the woods. Oh, gee. I was constantly robbed and just... I don't know if I want to deal with thievery again. See, if I would go north, I would get on 118. I would just take the Fairground Road out of Celina, take that west to 118, and take that north to like Ohio City and Van Wert. And then I could take from Van Wert, I could get on US 30 and take that northwest into New Haven, which is like a suburb of Fort Wayne. So... yes, my original plan was to go to Fort Wayne to preach, but I ended up coming to Celina because they had all these riots in these cities here. So that's kind of what stopped me from going there and coming here. So I figure since I'm here, I might as well try to find a job and a place to stay. Coldwater had no housing for me whatsoever. I looked. That's one of the first things I did when I got in this area. I went down Coldwater and checked out to see if they had any type of available housing, and they had nothing, nada, nothing. In fact, since I'm here, let's look at a road map here. Let's see the best way down to Portland, Indiana here. If I could avoid some traffic here, that's why I don't want to deal with the heavy traffic. Yeah, here it is. Indiana. Get another map. It looks like this map. Mercer County. Ohio. Okay, got them. Got my collection of maps here. Let's check this out. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at the Ohio State Highway map here first. Ohio. Let's see. There's a way I could take that. Might be a little bit less traffic. See if there's jobs in Greenville. I would check out Greenville, Ohio. I haven't seen anything on Indeed.com though, as far as like jobs. But I would be interested in maybe Greenville. It's a little bit larger than Celina. About 12,000. We're about 10,500 here in Celina. So, oh my. So I could take 118 down to Greenville. If that's the way I was going to take. I would have to go to Coldwater, which I would take the bike trail into Coldwater, then get on 118, go through St. Henry, through New Weston to Dark County there, by Burkittsville, then Ansonia, which is north of Greenville. So it's a little distance between Celina and Greenville, though. So, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Am I doing wrong by not going to Fort Wayne? I thought about, I could stay in the forest there down in the southern part of Indiana there. I would be able to do some primitive camping or whatever they call it. I guess they call it like dispersed camping. That's the official word for it. So they see Wabash, it's like 4, then there's 7, so whatever, 12 miles you add to Wabash. That's the last town in Ohio. If I take that directly west, let's see, Coldwater, Fort Recovery, Macedon, 26. So I think it would probably just go take the route I took before back in 1987, I think it was. Maybe. Let's check out this Indiana here. See, I got Indiana here. Check this out. Indiana State Highway map. So I probably could get new maps at the DOT or DOTs or the BMVs when I need them, because these maps are pretty wore out. Let's check this out here. See, if I had the money, I would go to Nauvoo to preach. But I honestly just don't have the cash to do that, And there's really nowhere to me to stay there, That's why I'm kind of, again, that's that problem, constant problem. Where am I going to stay, right? When I get to these places, I could have took that directly west. So State Highway 29 turns to Indiana State Highway 67 when I get in Indiana. Then I could take that directly south to Portland. I stay on 67. That will take me into Muncie. And they have an Indian restaurant there. I thought about having a curry dish there. Maybe I should get some information on it before I leave here. Just kind of screenshot it. So if I stay on 67 here, there's Route 67. Let me look. 67, 28, 67. Okay, I see. Okay, 67 winds around. So I would have to get on 32. Wow. 32. I'll probably have to go into Anderson. That's northeast of Anderson's northeast of Indianapolis there. Now that's the city, the big city there. It's almost like 800,000 people there. And then I would have to get on 32 in Muncie, it looks like. Take that to Anderson. Then I would take that south, get on State Highway 9, and just kind of go through south there, get on Greenfield there, which is just east of Indianapolis there. So let's see how far that is, like down to the Hoosier there. Hoosier, I think that's like pronounced it. Hoosier, right? Hoosier National Forest here. So, okay, Greenfield. I've been through these towns before. Back when I was riding to Paducah, Kentucky. That was back in '87, I think it was. '87, maybe, yeah. Or '88, one of those years, yeah. That's the first time I rode through Celina, too. So let's see. I get on State Highway 9. I go through Greenfield after I leave Anderson. And let's see. To Greenfield, Shelby. And I applied for some jobs in these towns too on Indeed.com. So if I landed a job in one of these towns, I applied for a place I think in Shelbyville. I applied for a job in Franklin too, which is south of Indianapolis there. So once I get to Franklin, I'm not too far from I'm getting to where I'm going. So it looks like, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. Bloomington's down here. So, U.S. Forest Service, Hardin Ridge Recreation Area. That's where I think I'm going to go down to. That's in the Hoosier. There's by Lake Monroe there. That'd be the largest inland sea in the state of Indiana, it looks like. So, Bloomington, Indiana is like a college town, which I don't really like college towns, but that's a city about almost 90,000 people. So it's not exactly a small town, but a lot of homosexuals, I think, there, and a lot of sodomites, which is not a good thing. Hickory Ridge, there's a place called Hickory Ridge. That's in Lawrence County. Oh my, I think they're cutting grass out there. I gotta move my stuff off there. I was just trying to get this here. So. This might be dry. mowing the grass over there, not here. I think, yeah. So here's my ground sheet. It's pretty dry. So don't have to be perfectly dry, but just better than it was. It was so terribly wet, you know. For Labor Day, it's a lot of people working. I've noticed that. I can't wait till I can go back to work. I miss work, you know. I miss going to work, you know. Definitely miss it. Oh, I see it. My truck. It fall down. So here we go, right here. So this is pretty dry. So not perfect, but much better than it was. So yeah, I'm definitely going today though. I got a since they're not mowing here. You know what I can do? I can do something back like this. I got trying to dry that stuff. It's so wet, though. Very wet, yeah. It's just totally wet. Everything's wet. It's so wet, my rain fly inside there. Anyone watching? Nobody's watching this morning, huh? You little buggers. Okay. Yeah, I just have to get this kind of dry here. So, I got pee real bad too, so I got to find a place to take a pee. All right. So that's kind of my route. I got my route kind of going here. When I get in Anderson, the road looks a little confusing, so I have to kind of just ask local directions when I get there. So today, if I leave here, I could get on, then I would definitely be in Portland. Maybe I could be in some of these small towns too along the way. Because tomorrow, if I can make it to Muncie, which I will probably be in, I could have lunch at an Indian buffet. In fact, I could look that up real fast. Here's all my maps here. Let's look at Indian buffets in Muncie. At least have one good meal, yeah. I haven't had no good meal since I've been on this trip. So eat canned food. It's awful. It's just awful tasting. Let's see. Oh boy, let's see. I use Google here. Sometimes Google's good with maps, though. Indian buffets. There's supposed to be a real Indian buffet. let's see, Muncie, Indiana. At least I can have one good meal, yeah. Indiana. Let's see. Curry nights. Curry nights. How many do we got? $10 to $20 a person. Let's see. Curry nights. Very contentious waiters, it says. Bailey Indian restaurant. The Bay Leaf. Curry nights. Maybe I do a map. Maps here. Let's see, Curry nights. Let's see, where's this at? What street is this on? Must be a pretty big town, though. There's a Harbor Freight Tolls here. Yeah, it's a lot of restaurants along whatever street this is. Let's see, West McGraw Road. Let's see. Curry nights. Must be like boy, it's a lot of let's see if I can shrink this down. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so maybe if I can screenshot that. Yeah. Let's see. That's State Highway 3, it says. Let's see. 332, State Highway 332. So, 332. There's a Aldi's there, too. Dollar Tree's nearby. There's a mall right by there, too. So, 332. It's right by Applebee's, so I will screenshot this. 332 it says, so this don't have no city maps on this one, though. That's the bad thing about this Indiana map. It has no, like Ohio, you got some of the cities it shows, but this doesn't have anything like that. Looks like a pretty big town, though. Muncie is, though. I mean, it's not as big as like Fort Wayne or anything, but 332 is like right here. So it's, in fact, it's the way I'm coming in there. 332. It's on the north end of the city there. So 332. Okay, 332. So it's on the north end of the city of Muncie, it looks like. Okay, well, that makes sense. Yeah. In fact, the way I take into Muncie will take me right in there. Then I just go west on 332, go past the mall, go right. It's going to be like diagonally across the street from the Applebee's, one of those chain restaurants. So let's see. Okay, so here's my Indiana map. So I kind of got it right here, I think. Let's see, Indian buffets here. Curry nights. Let's see. Ask directions, order, save post. Back to Curry nights. By a Hobby Lobby too. So it looks like a pretty big town. Indian restaurant. Curry nights directions. Let's check this out here. They have a buffet. Let's see if they got buffet though. Lunch buffet. Let's see. Reviews. Let's see. Opens at 11 a.m. Muncie. I should probably get the address here. 1606 West McGarliard Road, Muncie, Indiana. You know, if I found a job out here, I would take it though. Let's see if they got a buffet. Came for dinner. Let's see. I loved the Indian food buffet. Not fancy, but delicious. Great food and atmosphere. Let's see if they got a buffet here. And curry nights. Curry nights is called, so. Oh, I don't drink soda, so. Yeah, well, I need a good meal though. I don't really get I wonder if they got an Indian. I wonder if they got a great tea selection. Credit debit card, so that's good. They take that. Buffet curry nights. Okay. Let's see what else they got here. Okay, so that's 332. That's easy to find. Yeah, that's on the north end of the town there. There's 35. Let's see. So what road is this? 28. Albany, let's see. 28 State Highway 28. Okay, so what street is this? Wellington Street. That's 28. Albany 6728. So I just come right in there, then just make it right there, and curry nights. Let's see. Too bad I don't got like a website. Oh, they do got a website. Let's see. Flavors of Muncie. Because I do need a I hope they got a buffet though. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Ohio menu. Let's see. Pick up. I don't want to pick up. All right, let's see. Menu, let's see. Discounts. Let's see. Buffet. Indian buffet, let's see. That's. Oh, they got. What's this one here? What's this one here? That's. Oh, let's see. Bay leaf. Let's see, bay leaf here. There's another one too called bay leaf. Yeah, so I haven't had a good meal, seriously. Canned food is all I've been living on. Canned chili, canned, oh, it's awful. Makes you. Okay. Eat more, let's see. Hey, let's see. So I want a buffet. I don't want no, let's see. Gallery, yeah. Let's see. Oh man, what is this? Melbourne City. Contact. Muncie, let's see. General orders. Call us, let's see. About us. Yeah, I like Indian food. That's my favorite food, probably. Let's see if they got Tuesday closed. It says Tuesday they're closed, though, so that's, yeah. Tuesday, that's not good, yeah. Buffets, yeah. Let's see. Buffet, Indian buffet, huh? Let's see. Menu, restaurant, menu, about. Lunch, popular for lunch. All plates. Lunch. Let's see if they got buffet. Features, let's see. I wonder if they got lunch here. I should call them. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna call them, see if I get a. Do you have buffet? Let's see. Yeah. That's the only way to find out, I guess. Call them, right? Give them a phone call. Maybe they're not open on Labor Day, huh? Okay. Nothing. Oh, no way. Okay. Events. Any. By order. Order online. Let's see. Google reviews on it. Let's see if they got a buffet. Let's see. Let's see one with this. North Indian restaurant. Let's see. Photos. Let's see if they got buffet. Buffet. I don't know if they got a buffet here. Don't appear to. I don't know. It'd be real disappointing if they follow. Let's see. Message. Do you have a lunch buffet? And what does it cost? Let's see if I get a reply from these people. Okay, let's see. Very nice review. Let's see some reviews here. It says closed. Buffet. Reviews 41. A week ago, let's have a buffet. Says, I love the Indian food buffet. Not fancy, but delicious. Cruised through once for a few samples. Decided which dishes I have to have more. And went back for more. It says, it wasn't easy not to go back a third time to the buffet. Everything was exactly as I liked my curry. I will be back. Okay, that's one. Let's see. Well, I guess they do have a buffet. This was 2 months ago posted. Absolutely delicious. It's from $10 to $20, it says, the lunch buffet. Our favorite lunch option in Muncie. It says the buffet is always stocked with fresh, delicious, and perfectly cooked options. My favorite thing about the buffet is that they always have something new. Okay. To try. I've been 4 or 5 times for the lunch buffet and has always had at least one new thing to try. Well, that's good though. I didn't know if they had a lunch buffet. It says amazing food and changes at curry nights. This is what Muncie has needed. Tried the buffet, but highly recommended the goat masala. No more trips to Noblesville to find good Indian food. Well, that's good though. This is some good news. Okay, so that's good. A week ago, so they got a buffet. Because the website doesn't say anything about buffet there. Catholic Church. Muncie, Indiana. Let's see if I could do some street preaching there too. Like I said, it's a gospel mission trip, folks. I haven't forgotten the gospel. I know I'm thinking about Indian food, but I'm still thinking about the gospel here, yeah. So we got some Catholic churches here. Muncie here. There's 32. It looks like downtown. Where's that? Okay, so the Indian buffet is north of downtown there, it looks like. Let's see, St. Lawrence Catholic Church. Wow, it's right downtown. Let's see when they got mass. They got a big Catholic church, Charles Street, Muncie, Indiana. Let's see. Let's see if they got what time they got their masses. Because I'm on a gospel mission trip. If I have to spend a day or two in Muncie, I will definitely do it. Why not? Muncie Catholic. Let's see when they have Mass here. Mass times and directions. Let's see. Sunday Mass. This is at Saint. What is this called again? Saint. Saturday, 4:30 p.m. Sunday, 9 a.m. and 12:30 a Spanish Mass. Daily Mass is Tuesday, 12:15 p.m. So about afternoon there. Thursday, 12:15. So let's see. Let me see if I could screenshot this. This is called St. Lawrence Catholic Church. Okay, so that's right downtown. It's a pretty big building too. Yeah, get the gospel preached. St. Lawrence is called. So they got 2 daily masses during the week. Yes. Get the gospel preached. They got a statue of Mary. Okay, St. Mary's. Let's see. Okay, St. Mary's. So we got a Catholic bookstore in there. Yeah, so let's see when they got their Mass. This is about the gospel here. Let's see, St. Mary's at Muncie, Indiana. Let's see, campus. The Muncie Catholic. It must be like a consolidated, a pastorate of the Diocese of Lafayette in Indiana. So you got 3. It's kind of like here, consolidated parishes. Let's see. So it's Mass, yeah. Okay. Adoration Chapel. You know, my goal is to bring the gospel still. It's a gospel mission trip. I haven't forgotten, folks. You know, this is not something I forget. Confessional. It is bulletin. Mass times page. Yeah, well, it's time to get the gospel. Mass times. Okay, Saturday, St. Lawrence is at 4:30. Sunday, St. Mary's 8:30. Gee, you know what? I could really reach some people here, though. Looks like St. Mary's at Daily Mass. Okay. Okay, so Daily Mass is at St. Mary, 8:15 a.m. St. Mary's. Okay, Labor Day. Confession time. So. Alright, so let's see. Lutheran churches. Let's see if we got Lutheran churches there. Yeah, I should get going pretty soon though. Oh, they got quite a few here. Holy Trinity. Grace. Let's see. Muncie. Let's see. Holy Trinity. Muncie Friends. Grace Evangelical. Holy Trinity. Let's try Grace. Website. Let's see if it's Muncie here. our what we believe. Okay. Let's see there. Let's see. Our leadership here, our pastor. Oh, ELCA. That's not good, yeah. ELCA. Don't go holy. Well, to preach. Grace. Grace Evangelical. Let's see. Website. That's the Missouri Synod there. So they do have a Missouri Synod there in Muncie. So let's see when they got their Mass. Lutheran Mass there. That should be pretty good. I gotta get going here. Let's see, the Muncie here. So our belief staff, let's see their priest here. Meet our staff. Yep, it's definitely pastor's secretary. Okay, events, our beliefs home. Our belief staff's events, campus ministry. Yeah, that's okay, so here's when they got 8 a.m. upcoming events, September 7th. So it looks like they got 8 a.m. and 10:30 on Sunday. Okay. I will screenshot that. Okay, so I gotta get myself going here, folks. I don't be, I gotta start getting my stuff, make sure it's dry. Let's see if anyone responded or any kind of, not a soul. This is unbelievable. All right, so I gotta cut this off here. Thank you for watching again, dear viewers. All right. So I gotta get going. I can't be like playing around.